Yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. This time covering the 3 players that got me being a 49er fan. I've been watching football since the 2008 season. I was a Panther fan for a little bit because I didn't know anything about football that much. When I started watching, I was very young, people. Give me a break. In a year or two, I became a 49er fan, and yeah, there you have it. I became a 49er fan ever since. Gonna be talking about that, but before I get the video started, a couple of notes. Training camp is happening today, July 26th. I thought it was going to happen yesterday, July 25th, but that was just them reporting to training camp and getting stuff ready. But today is the official day of practice. Should be a fun one, I should say. There's a lot of interesting stories going on. There was a press conference with Lynch and Shanahan talking about updates and news about what's going on with the 49ers and their expectations for 2018. Some big news. Richard Sherman and his limited time practicing. He's not going to be practicing every single day. I think he's going to get every day or something like that. I think you guys know what's going on. Garoppolo handling the spotlight during the offseason because he's been in the spotlight pretty much this whole offseason. I'll have a link in the description below for that. If you want to watch it, watch it. It's about 30 minutes long if you want to watch the whole thing. There you have it. I don't really care about press conference that much. I care about what's going on the field, so I'll be covering that maybe in a week or two. I don't want to cover every single camp practice. That's kind of boring in my opinion. I'll try to do it once a week. So yeah, getting this video started right here. Before I do, as always, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. Let's just get into it. The top 3 players that got me being a 49er fan. Coming in at number 3, I got Jerry Rice, the GOAT of all wide receivers, hands down. Pretty much, I think everyone knows why he's the greatest player of all time. All the records that he has as a player for touchdowns, receiving yards, and everything. For me, I loved Rice because of his hard work, his dedication to the team, always trying to get better as the years progress. And yeah, he was pretty much the best player ever. I couldn't really say anything else about that. I wish I was able to witness his time playing with the 49ers during his time from 1985 to 2000. I think that was his years with the 49ers. I wish I was able to watch that, but unfortunately, I was not born. But if you watch all the highlights, if you watch everything, if you hear what players and coaches have to say about him, everything is out there. His work ethic and dedication, that really got me being a 49er fan. It's like, hey, that's pretty cool. One of the greatest players of all time, working hard. Freaking awesome. Jerry Rice, awesome player. I wish I was able to watch him play, but unfortunately, I was not born yet. If you want to watch some tape, I have some in the card section below if you want to watch some highlights. Awesome dude, awesome player. What can I say? One of the greatest of all time. Coming in at number 2, I got Frank Gore, running back. The OG back for the 49ers, the face of the 49ers, the franchise for this whole generation from the 2000s to early 2010s. What can you say about this man? One of my favorite players of all time, especially during this time of the 49ers era, I guess you can call it. Still going strong at age 35 with the Miami Dolphins, going back home to Miami. The thing I love about him was his ability to go through adversity. Yes, during his time at the University of Miami, he had 2 ACL tears. That is very serious. 2 ACL tears in 2002 and 2004. It looked like his NFL career was over. No chance of playing in the NFL due to those injuries, but he is going strong from 2005 to now, which is freaking awesome. Getting drafted in the 3rd round, being such a reliable player as a running back. Really, he started shining for the 49ers during the Harbaugh years, and that's when he became a legend in San Francisco. And also early on in 2006 is when he had his breakout year. It was freaking awesome. Got even better when he had an actual team with Jim Harbaugh and the great offensive line helped the team go to the Super Bowl. One of my favorite players for the 2000s and 2010s, and I'm pretty sure all you young guys like myself are a fan of Frank Gore, and who doesn't forget about him? I still wish him the best of luck in Indianapolis. He had an okay career there, but not as good as he was in San Francisco, maybe because of age. Now he's in Miami. Hope he has the best of luck there because I do root for Frank Gore. Great player, great running back, going through adversity. Can't say anything else. Love me some Frank Gore, one of my favorites of this generation. Before I get to the number 1 player that got me being a 49er fan, I want to do a quick honorable mention, or honorable mentions, I should say. Just going to be doing a list right now. Steve Young, Ronnie Lott, Deion Sanders, Joe Staley, Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman. Pretty much those players. I could name more, but those are the main players that I would say made me become a 49er fan. Well, not really become a 49er fan, but some of them solidify me being a 49er fan. Great players. Also, Bill Walsh and Jim Harbaugh. Walsh could make you become a 49er fan, like myself personally, with his offensive system, his innovative style of coaching, and Harbaugh can reassure you to being a 49er fan again after all those hell years from 2003 to 2010. I could go in depth, but that's a lot of players that go in depth with. That's my honorable mention list. Let's get to the number 1 spot. Coming in at number 1 as the player that got me being a 49er fan, I'm pretty sure every one of you guys being a 49er fan, is Joe Montana, quarterback. I mean, can I really say anything else? This guy is the freaking GOAT of all quarterbacks, or one of the GOATs of all quarterbacks. Tom Brady's kind of competing with him for that, but I love me some Joe Montana. The reason why San Francisco even became relevant is because of Montana. We could say Bill Walsh, but Montana was the quarterback that Walsh needed, and he definitely was the guy. From the catch, from the comeback against the Saints, from having all those great games in the Super Bowl. Couldn't really say anything else. 4-0 in those games. Like, wow. Freaking awesome. I could go in depth with Montana, but I'm pretty sure it's been beaten dead to the water. I don't really want to talk about it forever. Montana, one of the GOATs of all quarterbacks, one of the greatest of all time. The reason why San Francisco even became relevant, and even casual NFL fans or people that just barely know about football, if you told them about Joe Montana, you ever heard of him, a lot of people would say, yes, I've heard of him before. I might have not known who he played for or what he played for, but I've heard of him as a football player. His impact is there, especially in San Francisco. I'm done, pretty much. Yay. Haha. Joe Montana, great quarterback. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much my list right here. Wanted to do another casual video. Gonna wait until training camp happens in a week or two, get some updates about that, but it's whatever. I'll wait until a week to see how players are doing right now. Please let me know what players that got you to be a 49er fan. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and if you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That would definitely help me out a lot, and I'll be catching you guys up another time. So I hope you guys have a nice day, nice weekend, nice whatever, and I'll see you guys another time. Bye, guys. Love y'all as always.